Hey guys, welcome to my page, the Gitana, Bilingue tarot readings. I like to, before I go on, can you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? I really appreciate it. Thank you. So this is going to be a reading, the Tarot of Dreams, and it's going to be your story spread. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm not in my room today, so I'm not in my office, so I don't have the right microphones. But if anybody gets on the video, watches the video or something, just let me know. Okay, so the story spread has to do with the collective summary raising story. So if this does resonate with you, can you please leave me a comment? I would love to know. Okay, to share. Okay, so the first one is your story. The card provides an overview of the chapter of the story that you are presently living. So you are presently living a palace of swords. I love these cards, they're so beautiful. Okay, it's a palace of swords. So the palace of swords is the structures rise above the obscure mists. Okay, it suggests the wings. Let me see where the wings here. Well, the wings, like you can see the wings, like there's right here, and then there's more like over here. Okay, each wing suggests the mind's ability to overcome emotional bases and a global perspective. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that once upon a time, collective someone rising, you had a cloudy mind. Your mind was foggy. Okay, and you rised out of that. So your thinking became clear. Your story at this moment is that your thinking has become clear. It's no longer foggy. You're getting out of that funk you were in, you could say, which is awesome. And you're probably starting, and I think what I see also is that you're probably, society and everything you had gone through has probably a thing, one of the reasons why you were thinking the way you were thinking, that what society thinks about you or the way they expect for you to live doesn't matter to you anymore. You've grown out of that. You mature, okay, mentally about that. So number 2 is, what do you think? Number 2 is, this card describes your conscience, mind, or your ego, what it thinks about the story and what it thinks the story is in the final analysis. Okay, so that is number 2. That's a tower. So you had a tower moment. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Okay, so in order for you, what I see, what the tower tells me with your reading, it tells me that something had to have happened, and we're going to clarify these. Oh, well, let me go ahead and go clarifying. Start clarifying. So what happened was you had a tower moment in your life, and that tower moment had to happen in order for your mind to clear, for you could think different, for you could see things different, for you could see things for what they really are. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the tower. Please clarify the tower for the collective sun, moon, and rising. Thank you, Spirit guys. Thank you. So thank you for assisting in today's reading for the collective. Please clarify the tower for the collective sun, moon, and rising. Please clarify the tower, sun, moon, and rising. clarify the tower, someone raising. The collective. Clarify the tower for collective, someone raising. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So I could be talking to a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, and what was that? Sagittarius. Okay. So I see the Queen of Wands of somebody that's very that has charisma, that's very outgoing, kind, respectful. But I also see her as wearing a mask. So sometimes she's not who she really wants to be. Okay, that's my thought about the Queen of Wands. That's the way she speaks to me. So I feel that you, as the Queen of Wands, before you had you were the Queen of Wands before you had the Tower moment. Okay, but you came out of that Tower moment. You had to break. Your ego had to get affected, kind of we could say, and that's what caused the Tower moment in your life. Okay, what do you get? This describes the physical circumstances in which you find yourself if your story continues on as its present path. So if your story continues at where you're at right now, let's see. The number 3 is okay. So number 3 is your 8 of Wands. So if you continue on the current path you are in right now, you're just gonna be worn out. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna want to give up. You're just gonna be like, shit. Why didn't I stop when I had a chance to? Just because they gave you wings with the Palace of Swords, it doesn't mean that you're going to start doing everything. You have to take baby steps. It's kind of like the night, what's it called? The Dark Night of the Soul. Okay, I don't know if you guys know about the Dark Night of the Soul or what you guys think about that. Hi, Bright Eyes. Go ahead. I'm doing a story spread right now, so but go ahead and ask. Meanwhile, the Dark Night of the Soul is when you hit a certain point in your life and you become so depressed where you don't even know what you want from life. Life has no meaning to you, has no sense. It's like your depression is like, I don't want life anymore. You become suicidal. It's like you don't know them. You don't even know if everything you were taught from when you were a child is really what they were supposed to teach you. You can read for yourself. I can't read for myself. I can't. Actually, I was watching a video about that today because sometimes we're so stressed. I think because we're so stressed out, we have like this, we block ourselves sometimes. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you understand, like, how could I explain this? There's something going on and it's not letting you see more than what you're supposed to. So we have to figure out why we're blocked. Like for instance, I'm under a lot of stress right now. So it's really hard for me sometimes to read for other people and for myself. Um, you just got to figure out what the problem is. Meditating and get grounded again helps me out. I don't know if that would help you. At least for 5 minutes a day, just meditate, concentrate on your breathing, and just listen to your higher self. You do? Yeah. Are you, like I'm learning a lot about the Dark Night of the Soul. Do you know anything about that? clarify the Eight of Wands for the collective Sun and Rising. So, like I was saying, the Dark Night of the Soul, it's very interesting because I thought that was something different. So, people go into the Dark Night of the Soul because you have to let the person that you were taught you are die, and you become the person that you really are, that you're really supposed to be. And that's when you find your life purpose. So, like, we're here to change something about the world. We're here to spread love. We're here to spread peace. We're here to live. We're here to show people that God lives in us. We are God. We're not that we're God. We're oh, God, it's so complicated to explain. For instance, me, like, I'm learning that everything I've learned from my parents and growing up, it's not who I was. I've heard of the Dark Knight, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's really interesting. If you watch videos, watch. Actually, I was watching one earlier today, with Trevor Leslie. I think it's Trevor Leslie, if I pronounced his name right. Here, I'm gonna put it right here. Trevor. It's an awakening. Yeah, you have to let. It's like everything we learned, we accept that it's all a lie. Like it was all just a lie, and it is. It is a lie. It's. I mean, it's like we were learned to live a certain way because of society and because the way our parents were raised. I don't know if I'm explaining myself properly. So why don't you do classes on YouTube? How would you teach? I mean, would you teach somebody to read the cards for what they are in the book, or for what the tarot reader sees them as? I think maybe what's going on, because you say I tried it, don't do much. It makes me so upset. Makes you so upset that you can't read right now the tarot cards. Verify the Eight of Wands. Look like this someone amazing. But still, with the Eight of Wands, it's also telling you don't give up. You're almost to the finish line. You have to keep going. You're gonna have to keep going. You know, your ego was damaged a little bit, but you got this. Verify the Eight of. Oh, there's one too many. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'll put them down. I just got scolded. I don't know how to get started. All of that. Like, it's very unclear to me. How long have you been reading tarot for? You got a lot going on, don't you? Let me see. I'm going to put this away real quick. And I want to check something. I asked because I'm under a lot of stress. And I feel angry. I feel upset. I feel like I'm going to bust. Like, there's like something inside me boiling up. And like right now, there's times where I don't want to know about other people's situation, other people's problems. I don't want to read the cards for some people sometimes, because I'm just so frustrated. I'm so upset. And it all piles up. So I give myself a break when that happens. That it's called, what's the word? It's like an emotional. It's like your higher self, your spirit guides are telling you, chill, take a break for yourself. Digest everything that's happening in your life. Get grounded, like I said. Hug a tree. I journal a lot. Journaling helps me a lot. So I get everything on paper. I'm just like writing, scribbling. Just writing. Let me see. I'm going to do something for you real quick. I think teaching would be cool. Maybe tarot isn't for you, period. I mean, maybe it's something else. Maybe your calling is something else. I don't know. Sorry, I forget I don't have the correct microphones. Sorry if it sounds loud. Spirit guides, highest frequencies, and my masters, angels, and movement, your tarot card reader. By opening up the gates of communication, find the what you may see, what you may hear, find me assist. Bright Eyes Tarot, to the best of my knowledge. Thank you. You're very self-absorbed and selfish. You're so honest. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? Thank you. Let's see if I could talk. Let's see if the cards talk to me with your Bright Eyes Tarot name. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? You love writing. Are you bored? What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? That was one too many. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? Please, thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you for assisting with today's message for Bright Eyes Tarot. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? Please and thank you, Spirit Guides. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? Like, What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? Summarizing. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? Please and thank you for your guys' for assisting. Today's reading for Bright Eyes Tarot. Have you been doing a lot of thinking? I love me. Okay, I can see this happening. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? You just went back. You just said about teaching. Okay, I'm going to tell you the first 4 that I got. Yeah, because like the first card says you need strength. Okay, you need to go within and get that strength, that child of yours, that inner child that you have out. Then you have the 4 of Cups, which you're not feeling, you're like blah, like bored. No motivation. You're just like really, really bored. You need change because here, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which means that you've been, how do you say in English? You've been thinking about your whole entire, everything you've gone through in life, everything you have accomplished. Yeah, telling a story. Well, maybe it's not supposed to be like a story. And not always our tarot readings going to be positive. Sometimes I do tarot readings and they're all negative for some reason. And then you said right now about teaching, right? So you have the Page of Pentacles, which is a student. A student, or you could be having to ask for some kind of financial help, or you're going to give some kind of financial help, going back to school. But you're very educated. What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? The Moon card is in reverse. You have the 7 of Cups, which is telling you you have the power in your hands to make whatever difference you want in your life. And then you have the Chariot, the card, which is, well, you know what it is. You know, you've just got to keep going forward, push yourself forward. You know, it's going to take time. You're going forward slowly. Or maybe you need a vacation. Are you going to be traveling anywhere? Or moving? What message do you have for Bright Eyes Tarot? Then the Star, you are the main character in your story. And then the 8 of Cups, which came out reverse, which upright is you walked away from something that you put a lot of time, effort. Were you supposed to walk away from something and you didn't? And now it has clouded your mind to the point to where you cannot read tarot for other people that you know, that you remember. Because you gotta remember, you know, you're the character in your story. You write your story. You're the one with the pencil. So your story begins and ends however you want it to end and begin with. You know, the Page of Swords, Are you having some conflict in your life? Are you having to defend yourself, defend somebody else? Did you defend somebody else? I love myself. I love me. Well, do you think that I wish I could be happy? Just really lost, but still happy. Don't forget to subscribe, Bright Eyes. I wish I could be happy. How could you be lost but happy at the same time? That's good. That's awesome. You have death coming. What you do not see coming is the death card. So you have great change coming. Then you have the devil, which is addiction, Capricorn, the Two of Swords, to pass. Eight of Cups. Listen to your intuition. Grow with more knowledge. Then we have the Lover's card. Can I ask you something? Because you have because you have the death card, which is change, right? But you do not see coming. Then you have the devil. I don't know if any of you have addictions. It doesn't have to be with drug or alcohol. It could be with anything else. Anything you need more of, You don't want to see, somebody doesn't want to see the reality of things, of how they really are. Then we have the Three of Cups. Then you have the Three of Cups. Celebration. But we could look at it as that there's somebody else in a relationship that's a third person. Then we have the High Priestess, which is you need to listen to your intuition. You have the knowledge that you need to know what's going on if you only listen to your intuition. Because then we have Gemini, Taurus, the Knight of Swords, which is someone that just goes for what they want when they want it, no matter how challenging it is, you still go for it. Then we have Lovers. Maybe what needed to happen was maybe you need to leave him for you to grow up a level spiritually. I can imagine. You got yourself, girl. Then we have the Emperor, which is a father figure, somebody with a child. Here's a home, 4 walls. Maybe what could have happened was that you needed to let him go if he's putting you through that much hell. And sometimes because we don't let the person go, because we're just stubborn, and we say we love that person, we get stuck spiritually. That happens to me with anything that I do that I don't want to let go. Yeah. I think that could be your problem. I think that's why you can't read for other people. Do you have like a lot of anxiety? Like a lot of really bad anxiety? I think you know the question. I think you know the answers. Um, you need to go back and remember, ask yourself questions about why, what changed, why did you stay with him, what do you think you were supposed to do? Because I have a feeling that you know what you were supposed to do. I think that's what could have happened. I'm just gonna breathe. I feel a lot of anxiety now. And that the devil came out after death. No, after death. After, I don't remember which one it was now. After the Two of Swords. So it was a death. So like right here that I have on the table was the Strength, the Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the moon in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Star, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. And then on the bottom of the deck, well, I have like tons of anxiety. So you have the Death card. Then you have the Devil. Let's put these ones in here. The Devil. Then you have the Two of Swords. Then the Emperor was lost. Then you have the High Priestess. Have you learned to numb it? Anxiety? Or you learn to control it? Then we have the Three of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Swords. The Lovers. And then the Four of Wands. And then the Emperor. How did you learn to control? Do you kind of have a feeling he has somebody else? Because the Lovers is here. And the Three of Cups. Ask yourself, is it hard because you love him, or is it hard because you're used to him? I can't tell you if he's going to come back or not. What does your intuition tell you? No, yes. I usually don't do yes or no questions, but let me get my cards here, and I'll do a yes or no for you. Hold on, I'm separating my majors to do the yes and no question. It's crazy how I could channel. It's okay, don't worry about it. I have nobody else on the video. I'm very thankful for you to be on here. Do you have Facebook? Do you have Facebook by any chance? Yeah, Facebook, we can do it live if you're able to. Let's see. Let's see if Bright Eyes DM. Yeah, yourself energy first, but I got it. Frequencies and then masters and just. Who, excuse my ignorance, but who's, Sazin? I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Yeah, for yourself energy first, but I got it. Frequencies and then masters. This is tarot card reader. Opening up the communication. And you see what you hear. Try may assist Bright Eyes on this yes and no tarot reading. Present, thank you. Please assist the tarot card reader with Bright Eyes. Tarot yes and no reading. Is Bright Eyes DM come back? Is Bright Eyes Tarot love coming back to her? I need you to click. I need you to breathe. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and pick a number from. How many are there? 22. Information. Oh, thank you. Yeah, pick a number from one. You're gonna pick your own card, okay? So pick a number from 1 to 22. We're gonna do the yes and no question. Is Bright Eyes DM? Is Bright Eyes person coming back? Is Bright Eyes person coming back to her? Thank you, Spirit Guys. Thank you for assuming that this is no question for Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes wants to know if her person who she has in mind at this very moment is coming back to her. You tell me when to stop. While the reading I did before, it said the Three of Cups and the Lovers. This is the Bright Eyes Tarot. Is Bright Eyes Tarot person coming back to her? Is Bright Eyes Tarot person coming back to her? I think so too. Nemo. Can you see that I can't breathe? Do you mind if I smoke a cigarette on the video right now? Live? So pick a number. Well, then what does your intuition tell you? Let's go with your intuition. I'm going to turn on a cigarette, guys. I'm sorry. Bright eyes, you got my anxiety going. This bright eyes person coming back to her. You need to breathe, or you are probably breathing, huh? Who's Nemo? Is Nemo still connected? That is cute. Is bright eyes person. The person she has in mind. Coming back to her. I think it's the biggest experience in my business. She's reading for bright eyes. Carol. I'm absorbing somebody's anxiety because it's like really bad. Bright eyes, Carol's person, the person she has in mind, on her mind, coming back to her. I hate Facebook. Bright eyes, Carol's person, the person she has in mind, coming back to her. You ready? Pick a number, 1 to 22. Don't think about it. The first number that pops in your head. 1, 2, 3. What number was it? Right. Come on, bright eyes. Oh. Sorry. Did you want me to pick it? One already flipped over, but I'll flip it back and you pick a number 1 through 20, 1 through 22. 14. Do you want me to flip this one back? I'm going to flip it back. Ready? It's bright eyes, Carol. Person she has in mind coming back to her. I'll flip over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, the one that flipped over on me, the first one, was the devil. And the devil was yes, but not good. Which means if he comes back with the devil card, he's coming back with addictions, anxiety, problems that you don't need. And then you, number 14, is the chariot. And that's maybe. Do you have another question? And the devil came back out. Where did you go, Bright Eyes? I'm sorry. I just saw 111. You might want to look it up and see what it means spiritually. Do you have any more yes and no questions? Take advantage of me. I went ahead and asked her another question for if you get on this video again. And it was, so I went ahead and asked it a second question. Asked it another question without your consent. Oh, I'm sorry. The sun card came out and it's a yes. And I am going to try to check. I'm gonna log out. If you come back, I'm gonna log out. Don't forget to subscribe to my page. Don't forget to subscribe to my page and leave me a comment. Oh, well, don't leave me a comment because I didn't finish my spread. So I'm gonna log out and I'll be right back.